Yes guys, and welcome to RGHandhelds, and today we're checking out the EverSD. That's it guys, the EverSD, which is a little cartridge that you plug into the EverCade devices to play things like RetroArch. You can play ports, you can back up some of your own games, your cartridges that you have, and back them up so you have a copy. If you ever lose your cartridge, you still have the backup. And we're going to be checking out the Super Pocket, and just go through quickly as how you can actually install the software and what devices you can install it on. So this is EverSD's website, and basically it's very simple. If you got a handheld, the old handheld, Oldroid, sorry, not Oldroid, the old EverCade original handheld, depending on your firmware, you just select the firmware and download the installer, and it's very simple, very self-explained. If you have a VS device, which is the more home console, that will be this one. And if you got the Super Pocket, let's just click on that for example. And then you can see you have something called the Super Patcher. So you simply download that and you run the patcher. It will give you instructions on what to press, and it will patch the console. So you can actually use the EverSD cartridge into the Super Pocket. So you can install things like RetroArch and so on. And you got this Everloader here, where is the interface where you can actually load up your games directly all from this interface, backup and so on. It's a great little addition. They do have a Discord. I highly recommend join their Discord, guys. It's a great little Discord. So that is basically just quickly what you need to do to get the devices patched. There are only certain devices that are patched at the moment, which is the old original handheld, the VS, and the Super Pocket. These are the only ones that are patched at the moment. So let's just quickly pull away this and bring in the Super Pockets, and I'm going to quickly just zoom out a little. There you go. So these are my Super Pockets. I've had them quite a while. These are the limited edition ones that come in a really nice case as well, which I had to buy separately, obviously. But it's got all the markings on there. You can see Hyper Megatech. But what really brings these devices into play is the EverSD, guys. So if you own one of these, I highly recommend to get an EverSD. You can't go wrong with them, so it's a straightforward device. You got your volumes up and down here and your R1, L1 and so. But here's the actual EverSD, guys. Let's just plug it out and show you. Let's have a little zoom in. There you go. Huge thanks to the EverSD owner who sent me out a couple of samples. Thank you very much for the samples. I really appreciate it. This is the actual EverSD that they do, and I know they have been making different colors available. These are some of the nicer colors that have been come into stock recently. He went out, I think, and sent me this one, and I think a black one. And I already have one or two of these already. I believe I have one actually. But they're great little devices. You can see your SD card just drops into this little slot here. That's a 64 gig card, and it just drops into there. Now once you patched your Super Pocket, which is this device, once that's patched, you could go ahead and load up RetroArch, and maybe you got a load of games you'd like to emulate, which will be perfect. You can actually play all them games now quite easily on the device. Power buttons down the bottom, guys. It's this little switch here. You can see there. So it's quite nice matched. That's why I got that actual cartridge. It's beautifully matched to the device. So it gives you a little warning once you boot up. We advise you to sync your games with Everloader and so on. And it's got an option to boot into extra settings as well, which is pretty cool. So that's just a little warning you get on boot. And let's just get this loaded up, and it tells you how to actually boot up into extra right here. So if you hold down the X button when you turn on the system to gain access to EverSD extra, and then within there you'll have a lot of new features, and I know they're always adding features. You know, different things you can actually do to the device. So let's just go show this message again, just to remind you next time that you can boot in into extra. So that's the Hyper Mega Tech booting up, guys. While I'm doing that, I'm just gonna open the other one up. You can see really nice case. So this is the green limited edition one. I gave it that white EverSD, that mint, that really nice minty look, that greeny mint look. That's what I think anyway. I think it looks amazing with the white and that clear green. Super pocket, guys. Booting up. So we have two booted up now, I believe, or booting up. These are both being patched. Patching is pretty simple actually, guys. Very easy to do. Let me just adjust my camera back down, guys. Sorry about this. There you go, that's better. So patching is pretty simple. Like I showed you on the website, you download the patcher, you run it, you connect the device, and it's all very easy, simple steps, 1, 2, 3. It may take you a few tries to actually patch it, you know, but you'll get there, and you'll make sure you got the latest firmware as well, stock firmware, which you can get from EverCade's website, and just upgrade with their installer first, so you're on the latest, and then go ahead and patch with the EverSD. So these are both EverSD cards in them, you see there, guys. And it will allow you to, you know, like I say, back up your games and so on. You can see here, these are all the inbuilt games that you actually get. Being these devices, they both have different style games on there. And then you got your settings, which you can go ahead and do certain settings. And then you press this to go back. And then you have your EverCade games. So you see you have RetroArch there, guys. You can load up RetroArch quite simply, and it will load up. There you go. And then you have multiple features within RetroArch that you can actually, let's get a little zoom in on this. So you can see there it's version 1.170. And I believe there are cores that are pre-installed in here. We can go, there you go, see all these cores. So they have cores preloaded already in here. All you need to do is drop your games onto the SD card on the EverSD SD card, and then load your emulation up from here. Very simple, guys, very simple indeed. So that's not too hard to do. I'll just exit out of here, get to the options, quit, there you go. And then I have my cartridges that I own, which are backed up, so we'll always have a backup copy to hand. So it's the same on both devices, guys. You can easily back up your own games and run them on the system. I think they're great little devices because it allows you not only to play emulated games, emulation, RetroArch, You know, there's some cool ports out there. I haven't actually installed any ports, but there are some really nice ports that you can play. You know, like Super Mario 64 and so on. It just, you know, gives you a great collection of games instantly with RetroArch to play. So that is the EverSD. Very simply, a great little cartridge, a great little addition to your EverCade device, providing it's been patched. I know they're always updating the patch software, you know, to support different firmwares. But that's basically it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. These were the Super Pocket Hyper Mega Tech devices running EverSD. Let me know if you guys actually got one of these, or if you're planning on getting one, and what do you think of them. Hit that like button, guys, hit that subscribe button, and we will see you soon.